Hi, my name is John Albertson. I'm the Executive Director of Educational Services for Austin Public Schools. And over the next few months, I'd like to take you behind the scenes of a number of the programs we have here in Austin and essentially take a closer look. Last year, Austin Public Schools implemented what's called AVID, a system of college readiness at the high school. AVID stands for Advancement via Individual Determination, and their motto is Proven Achievement, Lifelong Advantage. This last summer, we had staff from I.J. Holton Intermediate School and Sumner Elementary also get trained in AVID. The focus areas of AVID are writing, inquiry, collaboration, organization, and reading. And so I thought it'd be fun for us to go check out the program out at Sumner to see how AVID's been working for the 4th grade there. Sumner is one of Austin's 4 elementary schools that serves grades 1 through 4. It's been on a 45-15 calendar, so it's actually been in school now for a little bit over a month. So we're going to go check out what the program looks like in the building. This is Sumner. We'll better go check into the office and see if the principal is there, Sheila Berger. Hey Peggy, is Sheila in?
She is.
All right. Hey. This is Sheila Berger, principal of this beautiful Sumner Elementary School.
Yep.
And we've just been talking a little bit about the AVID program here at the elementary, and especially the implementation here at Sumner. Could you tell us a little bit about maybe some of the things that you have begun to see over this last month of implementation?
Yep. One of the key concepts that we decided to focus on was organization. It's something that we've tried many times over the course of the last several years to come to a consensus on how we were going to do business, and I think one of the first things that jumped out at us when we attended the training was this could be the answer to a lot of struggles that we've had teaching and continuing to enforce organization. And so one of the things that we did was we really took on the binder concept. And the binder concept is that every child has a binder for which to organize their important things that need to go from school to home and back. And so every student in the building has a binder. They got to create their cover, and then inside of it they have any materials or supplies that they need for either work in school or at home, which also helped obviously with kids who get home and they don't have a, let's say a calculator, or they don't have a glue stick or a scissors to do whatever. They have all of their necessary supplies for that day's assignment. We keep our agenda in here. We've always had an agenda at Sumner, but we're way more purposeful about how we use that tool. Kids every day record something in their agenda. If not a specific assignment, then they're writing a simple quick write on what happened today or something that they learned today. We also are really encouraging parents to use this as their communication tool. And that seems to be working well for everyone. Then most students have some type of a folder system in their classroom. Some might have one folder, a take-home folder, and so we expect never to see a loose paper in anyone's backpack, that there's a system and a place for everything. Thus far, we had some initial concerns about, are kids really going to stick with this and use this every day, and is this going to be helpful to families? We did have a family night where we invited everybody in and fed them supper and did some skits on the binder and the purpose of binder. We have some groups that have named their binder. And thus far, we really have had just a small percentage of kids forget a binder for a day, and that percentage is very significantly small for any kids that have missed a day or more. So it seems to be working well. We're following through on the inspect what you expect. And so the teachers are doing a weekly binder check, pulling everyone's kids' binders out, having a look at them. Are they neatly organized? Do they have their things in the right order? There's an order to the binder and you don't let them get out of order. Are they getting rid of the papers that are take-home papers? So seems to be really working well, and it's a common language that you can use anywhere throughout the building. Any staff member can say, "Can I see your binder? I might need to write a note."
So do you have binders then for all grades here at Sumner?
We do. We have a
Okay.
1-inch binder for grades 1 and 2. So they keep less information in there. And then we have a 2-inch binder for grades 3 and 4. And each grade level kind of met at the beginning of the year and come back to, okay, how is this working? Do we need to modify this? Is it helpful? And thus far, we've had our first round of conferences, and it seems to have been working very well to improve communication from home to school as well.
Excellent. Now, is there a AVID class that we can maybe pop in on and see how they're doing?
Yes, I would invite you to go up to the 4th grade
Okay.
suite. That was the team that we took with us to training in San Antonio, and they are begin the lessons in Wicker as
Okay.
well. So you may or may not see that. I'm not sure what's
Okay.
happening right now, but as a building, we came back and trained all the rest of our staff and really focused narrowly on that organization piece. And then throughout our collaboration meetings, we're introducing Wicker to the rest of the building.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll stop up and see what that looks like.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thanks. Well, here we are up in fourth grade, rather, on 2nd floor at Sumner. We actually have a learning suite concept going on here. And so there's actually 3 teachers and 1 big classroom where the classes are being divided up. So I think maybe we should go in and see if Mr. Dainert's available. We'll go find out what's going on in this classroom and then maybe talk to some kids and see what's happening. Hey, Mr. Dainert.
Hello.
How's it going? Good. We are just here to talk a little bit about the AVID program here
Okay.
at the school. And so, you're one of our 3 AVID teachers. And so just what are you seeing happening with AVID?
Well, AVID is going great so far here in 4th grade. A big transition that we've had this year for the 4th grade learning suite is transitioning into one big room without desks.
Sure.
So part of the AVID program is having a binder that helps them stay organized, and this has worked out fantastically for our transition.
Sheila told us a little bit about the organization, but I'm seeing here that she wasn't able to tell us a little bit about how the agenda is actually organized.
Okay, each day we have at the end of the day, all of our 4th graders come together in one area, and we fill out our agenda together. It's called our AVID time, just to help us get organized. So we kind of walk through our agenda together. The things that are highlighted in the agenda are the things that let parents know that those are the things that they have to accomplish at home. So it's really easy as a parent tool to look at it and say, okay, I have all this stuff written in the agenda, but I know the things that are highlighted are the things that we have to accomplish tonight at home. And then we usually have reflective statements written down for science or social studies about what they did that day. Not highlighted, just shows the parents that's what they learned about.
Okay.
And then they take it home, get it signed, get agenda check each day. So
Nice. And how often do you check the binders?
We check the agenda every day as they come in, just to make sure that everything's getting signed and filled out correctly.
Yep.
Binders, as the teachers, we usually check it. Every Friday we just call the students back and just kind of go through. And it's worked out really well.
Nice.
The first binder check that we did before conferences, out of all of my students that are in my class, I think I had 2 that had papers that were not in the correct spot. But most of them, everybody else had it exactly where we wanted it to be. So.
And why does this make any kind of a difference whatsoever?
For the binder?
Yeah.
I mean, just organization.
Okay.
Like I said, a big transition for me this year was moving away from desks. I was kind of worried about that myself.
Yep.
But everything that they need to take home is here. They bring it back and forth every day, and it helps them stay really well organized.
Nice. Anything else that you've seen as a result of what you've learned with AVID?
Well, another thing that we have been working on is note-taking strategies.
Okay.
So different note-taking strategies. In AVID, they have like 2-column notes, 3-column notes, and Cornell notes. And we've actually worked with all 3, and the students are doing a really good job with those as well. You can see here, students are working on connections.
Okay.
With their Good Fit book. So we use 3-column notes. Left column, they wrote down what was happening in the book. The middle column is their connection that they made, their personal connection, and then the right side is their type of connection that they had.
I see.
So students can look at this, helps them keep their notes nice, neat, and organized. just another part of AVID.
Nice. Among the things that AVID focuses on as well is a mindset, and the idea that students have a growth mindset, that, as some of the statements say, instead of saying, I'll never be as smart as my classmate, say, I'm going to ask my classmate what he or she does and try it. So the idea is not that smart is something that you are, but smart is something that you become, and that we can all have that ability to grow. We're now here with Amanda Lee. She's another one of the AVID teachers up here in the 4th grade at Sumner. And just wanting to get your perceptions on how AVID has been going.
It's been going really well. Students are very organized. They're able to take their binders home. They know exactly where the papers are. And not only are the students organized, but the parents know exactly what to expect. They know in the agenda what is highlighted needs to be done at home, and they know where to find information. They also like to be able to look through their folders and their notebooks to see what they are learning in the classroom.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this look into the AVID program here at Sumner Elementary. We're pretty proud of what they're doing, and we think it's really going to make a difference. Until next time,